It's one of my least favorite subjects, actually. Why? There are some things that I find hard to imagine. That there is something smaller than the eye can see. That an atom can actually be made up of a bunch of smaller particles like protons and neutrons. But this year I started physics. Now that's something I could understand. Why, when you drop a rock in a tub of water, why does it rise? Why, when a ball flies through the air, does it change speeds and slow down and stop, when it is a known fact that an object in motion tends to stay in motion? This last example I was able to apply to one of my favorite things, softball. Especially catching pitches and learning how to throw them. Today I'll show you the physics of softball. Girls can throw different types of pitches. This is where the physics comes in. On a ball without any seams, the whole ball is absorbing the friction that comes through it, moving through the air, making it go slower. But on a ball with seams, the seams force the air out of the way, making the friction less, making it go faster, or change speeds, spin differently, or just stop. So depending on how these seams go through the air, it changes. Before we go any further, I need to explain a basic softball baseball term. This is a home plate, and then the left-handed batter would stand on this side, where a right-handed batter would stand on this side, with the pitcher being that way. Since most people are right-handed, this is referred to as the inside corner because it is closer, and this is referred to as the outside corner since it's further away. Another baseball, softball thing you need to know is this. Boys and girls throw differently because their muscles are grouped differently. For girl pitchers, you face the batter, you pivot on your right leg, you make a K with your whole body, and you flow through and up. Where boys do the same motion, but make an L with their legs and flow through and down. Here are some pitches that a girl can throw. Fastball. It is the exact same motion. Only because of the friction, you need to put your forefingers on the top seams with your thumb directly below it on that seam, so that when you flick, all four seams are facing the batter so that it can move the air out of the way, making it go faster. Now on a changeup, the point of it is that it is slow and it changes speed. So, because you can't flick as hard, whenever you go through your release point, you flick upwards. And you put your pointer and ring finger on the two seams that are closest together so that when you flick, there are only two seams going through the air where the rest of the ball is absorbing the friction, making it go slower. On a screwball, which is a harder pitch to throw, you put your fingers on the exact same type of way that you would a fastball, but whenever you get to your release point, you flick inwards so that the whole ball is spinning at an angle. And so, this makes the whole ball come to the inside corner of a right-handed batter, making it harder to hit. Maybe some other time I can show you how to throw a drop ball, or perhaps the infamous curve. But right now, that's the basics of softball. Maybe now you can understand why people say that baseball/softball is a game of science. But I'm not a fan of science. Softball is a game of physics. Oh.